Well, hello there, YouTubers. It is I, the Big D, coming back to you live and in person. And I've been asked to do a van tour video. I'm getting asked for several subjects. Don't worry, I will get to all of you. But since I had a few minutes here at my stop, as you can see, I'm sitting in front of the building, waiting for the boxes to come out. I am taking a few minutes, and I can do this quickly. Some of the things I've done. Backup monitor. Now this actually is got a wire going to a camera that's right around the license plate in the back. See if I can get it to come on. Here it comes on. It's really nice because it's really got a wide angle back there. It's a big screen. If I'm in a 3-lane highway on the interstate, this camera shows both lanes, right and left, and me in the center, which is great because it hides all the blind spots. Dash cam, highly recommend the dash cam. That's the toll pass. And I've got the wires coming down and going through the back there up. And I use those little stickers. You can see them down here too. I use those stickers. Those come out of the electrical department at the hardware store. This here came from Amazon. It has it's got 3 of these plugs. One's a high output here, and it's got a lot of USB plugs in it on the side here. This is the headset that I have on, and that's a headset. I just put my headset here when I'm not using it, and when I'm driving, I can just flip it up like that. That's the headset, and of course, the table, the desk table. And I talked about having a light. There it is, my little light that I carry with me. This comes in handy at night because I can point and shoot and see the addresses on the building. Junk tray down there, of course. Here is my file cabinet with manifest in it. And there's some junk like a scraper and some 2-way tape and a tape measure back there. Back in here I have a cleaner. And in that box is a hydraulic jack. There is a power pack to jump it. Of course, I have the safety equipment back here too. So that pretty much covers the front of the van. I've put the silicone wiper blades on it, which has done really well. I was actually surprised. I thought, man, $25 a blade. But those worked out really well. The JT tires, they still got good tread on them, and I've got 60,000 miles on these things, so I am not at all disappointed. But you can see the van setup here. A lot of high-tech gadgetry, I guess you could say. My pens are above me. Vest, stuff behind the seats. My little cooker back there. That little stove I carry with me so I can cook stuff. You actually get to see what I haul. Yep, here's the boxes. I got 3, 5. I'll probably get 5 more here. And these things, 2 pounds maybe, 1. I talked about the foldable, what do you call that thing? The dolly. Yeah, foldable dolly. That's it. Just took like 30 bucks at, Home Depot. And the ratchet straps, I have the point there, a point there, and a point back there to ratchet things around, and same on the other side. So, I mean, it's a pretty good area back there. I can get at least 1 skid between the wheel wells, which would bring it up to right about where this box is, somewhere in there, as you can see. That takes 1 skid at 1,400 pounds max weight. That's why I have these Class C tires on here, so I could hold that weight if I needed to. So I'm gonna get center caps for those just to dress them up. And my magnetics, in case you're wondering where I work at, there you go, guys. Right there. The camera. It needs to be bathed. But as far as overall, this van has done very well for me. I am not complaining about the van and how it's done. It's done very well. There's the mask I have to wear. I don't know if that's to protect them or me. But yeah, I mean, this little van does a great job. And I cannot complain about it at all. It's done well. It gets great gas mileage. And as you can see, I got lots of space. I got, doors on each side so I can get in and out. And people ask about vehicles. Well, we were supposed to be getting 100 boxes, and those little boxes fit in a white overpack. In one of my other videos, I think you can see a box sitting there. Those were like 15 by 15, something like that. And you could carry 2 at a time. Now you can carry 6 to 8 of these at a time. The heaviest part of those are the 2 big ice packs that went in it, but they did away with them finally, and so therefore, I just now get those, so I could, like I said, I could haul most of this in a smaller car, because if I get 5 here today, I'll end up with 10 of those for today. You can put it in anything. You really could. I mean, it's not like these boxes are heavy or anything specific. So, like I said in the last video, what to drive, what you have. Get into business first, find out if you like it. Then if you want to move up to something like this van, then you can do it. Don't buy it new. I bought this used, $10,000 with 65,000 miles on it. So it does great. I actually prefer to drive this than my Ford Escape, which, it's a nice car too. The wife's driving it today. And when it was really snowy, I drove it. But yeah, I mean, it's just, your basic van. As you can tell, I keep it pretty clean because I live in it. And that rack there, you can see it in the back. That's a headache rack, and that's to keep boxes from flying from the back forward up on top of me. We had a expediter out there expediting recently who had the boxes fly forward and kill him. He didn't have it strapped down and secured, and it cost him his life. So I keep that in there. But, just your basic overview of what I drive and how it's set up. I will be doing videos on how I got into this, how I got into expediting, the panel side, the vinyl sided trucks out there, and also I'm going to get into box trucks and how that can affect you in the business. So lots to come. I'm trying to get the Osmo 3 to do better on sound. Apparently the sound's controlled through the actual gimbal and not the phone, which is why we had the issue with sound. So, like this channel, subscribe to the channel, share this channel. Let's keep it going. The No BS Network. I'm showing you what I'm actually hauling, and why you really don't need anything really spectacular. I mean, some people say, yeah, they have a lot of, they do well with vans because they haul like aeronautics, things of that nature, aerospace. And if the company you're working with does that, that's great. Then there is actually a purpose. But if the company you work for does all basic medical, which doesn't take a lot of vans, because they're going to ship pretty much all the rest of the stuff there with dock height, box trucks, machines, things like that. You could, roll them out, but they don't have a ramp, so they basically take it to a dock and use a box truck for it. Yeah, you can use a full-size box truck for one machine that weighs 30 pounds or so. But you can't turn it on its side. They don't want you to pick it up off the ground. You just need to roll it in. So there's a lot of things you do out here that you just shake your head about, but you can do them in something like this, but they won't allow it. But like I said, subscribe, like, and share. This is Big D Sam. We're going to get out there and make some money, folks. I'm just sitting here waiting for my stuff to come out. Had an extra 10 minutes. I thought I'd do the update on the van. People keep asking about the van. I thought, well, what the heck? Let you see what I've done. This is actually screwed into the back on that plate, clip plate there. So it's 2 screws holding it there, so it's good and secure. And like I said, yeah, there's your headset holder, and I just stuck the wires there and put my backup camera in, dash cam, toll links. Gives me half off. I'm a cheap person, what can I tell you? But until then, I'm going to say goodbye and get back to work out here. You all have a great day.